Every trailblazer has a story, but not every story gets heard. Trailblazers Unplugged brings you authentic, raw, and inspiring journeys from people who dare to dream differently. Entrepreneurs, students, teachers, professionals, ordinary individuals creating extraordinary impact. Here we go beyond the spotlight, unfiltered, unscripted, unstoppable. This is Trailblazers Unplugged. Hi, I'm Ashok Joshi. I created Trailblazers Unplugged to share authentic, raw, and inspiring stories of dreamers, doers, and everyday heroes who've carved the path of their own. This channel is about celebrating resilience, uncovering life stories, and inspiring you to blaze your own trail. Welcome to Trailblazers Unplugged, where inspiring stories find a voice. Today's story is about Eapen George. Life is never without its hurdles, but in the face of these challenges, that true stories of inspiration are born. After navigating years of lives up and down, Eapen chose not to slow down or settle into comfort. Instead, he poured his energy, vision, and passion into creating something very remarkable. A homestay in Kotagiri that has become a symbol and a haven of beauty and warmth. What makes Eapen's journey extraordinary is not just his venture's success, but the spirit behind it. His journey encourages us all to rebuild, re rise, and write our own inspiring chapters. So here's Eapen George. Eapen reminds us that age or circumstance is never a barrier when enthusiasm, hard work, and determination lead the way. Where others might have seen limitations, Eapen saw opportunity. Where others took a step backward, probably, he took a step forward and he created something that inspires everybody who visits. Welcome to a lovely fireside chat with Mr. Eapen George, and we have something interesting to share for all of you.
As I was preparing for my retirement, I thought I should get into something which keeps me not idle.
Right.
At the same time, not, it shouldn't be extracting me completely.
Right.
The reason is we have, it's a serene nature here,
Right.
very quiet. You could hear birds chirping.
Correct.
And,
Right.
just see across, you see tea plantation.
Oh, we found a bison.
We found a bison just some time ago.
Yeah.
And we see the tea plantation around.
Correct.
And across you see mountains.
Yeah.
That, you sit with a cup of tea and
Absolutely.
If you have a family, you just, really want to sit and enjoy.
Absolutely.
That's really breathtaking.
Yeah.
No, like as I said earlier, my friendly lodge.
Yeah.
And that is what we want to be friends. They come here as guests actually, they go as friends. This is what is very important.
That it is important to connect. It is important to feel the person that you're talking to. It's important to understand, and it's important to learn in the bargain. So that is something that I personally felt with Mr. George. And I'm sure when you travel here, you will also enjoy the lovely company that he is, and a lot of life lessons that we can learn from him, plus his experiences in Saudi and elsewhere. And I guess it's going to be pretty interesting. So thank you, Mr.
Thank
George.
you. Thank you for the compliments. Thank you for the compliments. Actually, it is encouraging to hear these things from.
Yeah.
At the same time, like when we are into the hospitality field, we see that we take care of hospitality seriously. We get guests. We don't want guests to leave unhappy.
Yeah.
So I spend most of when the guests are here, I spend some time with them, interacting with them. At the same time, I see that they don't get disturbed.
Right.
But I interact with them, and most of them, who come from the IT background, preferably from Coimbatore, from Bangalore, from around places. They come here and they just want to chill out. They are so stressed working with deadlines, 5 days a week.
Right.
The moment they come here, they feel really they are sort of let out completely. Yeah. And
the venting is very important.
The venting is
I was thinking about this last night, and when I came here the first time, and on my way back, I was telling my wife about this. I said, tomorrow if I want to write a book, right, let's say my experiences, and I want to write a book about something, about sales and marketing, or something like that, I would love to come here, find one of those many cozy corners that you have, and sit and freely write about what I really feel from my heart. And I see that the moment I raise my head up, I see a valley, beautiful garden, the tea estates. And I think that is going to give us more ideas.
Yes.
So if you want to write a book, come here. If you want to read a book, come here.
Thought-provoking.
Thought-provoking, absolutely. You want to think about some presentation that you want, but you want to relax.
Yeah, certainly it's a good idea actually. You can because once you are left with yourself, you're by yourself, and there's a lot of surrounding which is very conducive for So it's very good actually. Why not sit here and enjoy?
What do your customers, what do your guests tell you about their experiences, about the stay, about how they felt about the whole thing?
Okay, most of the times I come and spend some time here with them actually, just to keep them feel that they're being taken care actually. So once they leave, there is a log here, the review book actually, which is I go through it, and I see that I call them once they go home. A couple of days later, I find out how our staffs have behaved and what needs to be corrected, and I take it very seriously. Any negatives, I see it as an optimism, because to correct myself. And although we are not the best, actually, I see that we wanted to be the best actually. So. From there we correct it.
You don't need to be the best. You need to be just improving building on to what you have.
As we get the discrepancies.
That's the part to perfection.
Yeah, we want to correct our discrepancies, whatever it is. Actually, we want to inch by inch. We don't want to just go up and so.
Frankly speaking, this is for my audience. He's being very modest about what he just said about correcting himself. But as a guest, as a person who loves this place, I have never felt anything that is negative, anything that needs to be improved. But he has an eye for detail, and I think what Eapen George does is that whatever the guests say, he takes it more responsibly, which I think every businessman, every somebody who's running his own business, wanting to make a difference in his career, should learn from him that he takes it in the right spirit. Even if there's a negative feedback, he makes sure that he understands what the customer is trying to say, and probably make it a better experience next time when they come back, which I know a lot of people come back here again. It's the repeat customers is what makes him so famous and so wanting to be, right? And I guess that is something that I would love to learn from Mr. George. And please go ahead.
We do have repeat customers actually here, and I have shown them what we have corrected. And they have been certainly happy about it, because we really value them. And any negatives are taken definitely with positive
With the right
attitude,
spirit, yeah.
with the right spirit. And I am very particular about that.
Yeah.
So otherwise, it's a question of, what we say we have to do.
Correct.
Otherwise, it's just, but that's the way it is, we just, little by little, we correct ourselves.
That's one statement I guess a lot of people really miss. What we say is what we need to do.
Yeah.
I met Eapen during one of my travels. At first, he didn't strike me as anything extraordinary. We got into some casual conversations, and that's when he told me about why he created the enchanting Chalet Mon Ami. And that's when it stuck. He started moderately, but he had the advantage, the ground advantage of being in one of the most beautiful valleys of South India, the Nilgiris. He had to create or find something magical beyond what already existed. Chalet Mon Ami happened months after he started looking, and he had to invest some of his hard-earned savings into creating it. From there started his journey into hospitality, something that he was not even trained for, had not taken a course, but only had one simple tool that he applied, and that's called common sense. His ideas were simple and yet profound. He wanted Chalet Mon Ami not to be just another haven, but for travelers to find peace. He wanted to be part of their journey to tranquility. And that intent created something magical. In creating Chalet Mon Ami, he applied the simple principles of common sense, and without any training in management or marketing. Knowing it's never too late to restart or begin, he started with creating something of value to customers. Attracting customers with the simple value and principle of what we say is what you get. Ensuring customer stay and journey and experience as priority. Staying connected with the customer beyond and after. And most importantly, soliciting feedback and ensuring that the path to improvement is important than the path to perfection. And this is what Eapen follows at Chalet Mon Ami. In his own words, resilience leads to success with attitude above everything else. These values, while they are an application of common sense to Eapen, but for others like those in business or professionals or even students, it's probably a full course in management. Visit Chalet Mon Ami not just for its mesmerizing beauty, but to meet Eapen, who applied the simple principles of common sense to build his business and inadvertently ended up teaching us important lessons in business, education, and life. Thank you for being part of this video today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one with another extraordinary trailblazing story. If you do come across extraordinary people who went beyond or have broken barriers and excelled in life, then do introduce them to us. We would like to meet and showcase their experiences and journeys. Being broken sometimes is part of life, but setting it all back again is part of being extraordinary. Every one of us gets broken at some point in life by loss, failure, or circumstances beyond our control. That's human. What defines us is not the breaking, it's the rising. It's the courage to stand again, stronger, wiser, and more determined. And that, my friends, is what makes us a trailblazer.
The content on this channel is for educational purposes only and does not constitute professional advice. Please read our disclaimer and consult with us directly, or consult another expert before making business decisions. This video may contain affiliate links.